if it is about balance, then like why are you cutting people off? Can't you simultaneously still make the adjustment while still having a balance instead of cutting everybody off?
I think you have to identify if you're the type of person that does too much or tries to overcorrect things that are not meant for you to. That's not your job. You know what I mean? You're not Iyanla, yo. It's not your job to fix people's lives. You know what I'm saying? So if you're that type of person, then you got an issue that you need to work out for yourself. So I think I was that type of person, and I was sitting here trying to do jobs that I didn't have the tools to do. Like, I can't fix your life, yo. God can.
I think that might have been one of those times like the girls did earlier say, mm. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, Hank. What are your thoughts about it, sir? Need versus feed.
Well, look, I don't even believe in this need versus feed. I guess I mean because there was a wise philosopher. Her name is Patti LaBelle, and she has a song called "Love, Need, and Want You." I live by that song. I mean, I'm about to make it my lady's ringtone just now that I think about it, because the person who needs me also feeds me. So it doesn't matter what everybody else is doing, as long as she feeds me. As long as the woman who I'm blessed with my last name is making sure I'm fed, not only with a good meal as far as some nourishment, but she's feeding me, you know, physically and mentally and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And as long as there's a need for me to be there with her, and there's a need for her to be with me, we good. Now, for anybody else, I expect y'all to have my ribs touching, because I don't expect y'all to feed me, because it's not for y'all job to do that, right? It's not y'all job. I shouldn't look for y'all to do that. Now, I'm going to bless you because I got knowledge, but I'm not out here looking for, my man Jay to bless me and feed me with knowledge, and I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for Mrs. Hink. You understand what I'm saying?
He turned everything into a relationship show.
I mean, man, when I think about this, that's what I think about. Right on.
Okay.
Right on.
Go ahead, Shan. One day.
Love. Oh, I love that.
Y'all loving me last. But you know what? I think that this is my issue because I'm not balanced. I like what you said, balanced, but that's not me. I am. I find myself very catering. I'm pleased by pleasing other people, and so when I look back, I don't get fed a lot, and I don't know if it's just my comfort zone. I'm just a giver like that. I don't know. I've never been a selfish person. I'm a selfless person. That's how I've been all my life. I can't take things from people. If you give me something, I'm gonna try to give you something more. Maybe not the same type of thing, but something more. So it's just really weird how I think, how I move, and I get satisfaction from that. Like my sister lives in my basement because she needed me. When people need money or something, they call me.
What?
Yeah.
So like, do you call when you need somebody? Like, do you have somebody that you can call?
Even if I needed something, I wouldn't ask.
Ma'am.
I'll just make it happen. That's just how I am. I don't know why I'm that way. It's just.
But you're gonna like.
There's something about me. Like if you give me something, if I say something and you just give it to me, that's different. But I've never come out the mouth and said, "Can you, like, to ask for something?" I don't even feel comfortable doing that for some strange reason. I'll just make it happen, if that makes sense. Even, and I've been with people, the guys in my life I would consider to be pretty decent places. And if even that feels uncomfortable, like the person who, let's just say that wife, who stays at home, let's just say she has a nanny and she has a maid, I would feel uncomfortable because I'm like, well, what am I here for? I don't know why. I just have to be doing something. It's so weird. I don't know. I know I'm not the norm.
Like, do you have trust issues, like trusting things?
Possibly.
With things, with people, I don't know.
Possibly. That may
Once
be.
I'm 41. Once upon a time, I don't know how old you
What?
are. Yeah, I know,
I
right?
know. Like, ma'am. Oh,
I
sorry.
used to be like that. When I was younger. Um, but I realized that was prideful, and that I do enough feeding to receive. So that goes back to the balance for me. So I understand where you are. Would you consider yourself a people pleaser? Okay, I was
Okay, so
just
no, I don't please everybody. I'm very particular about who I please. Let's just put that. Some people gonna be looking like, what is she talking about? No, no, no. So the people I love, the people who are a part of what I would consider my village,
Mm.
I cater to. I don't just cater to a stranger off of the street. I don't cater to people I don't know. But when it comes to people that are in my circle, my friends, I'm going to always answer the phone. I'm going to always be there for you. If you need something, I'm there for you. As far as my family is concerned, I'm there for you. As far as my lover is concerned, I'm very catering. I'm very, that's just how I am. I know some people like, oh, that's how I was raised. My mom was the same way. And so that's just,
Yeah.
so all those people
Don't worry about it. Your time is coming. Your time is coming.
So all those people that you feed, you don't feel like that at any time that you needed some, you're comfortable feeding them but not receiving from them.
I do think that they would, but I give them an opportunity because I'll never ask. Does that make sense?
I got you.
So I do believe that they will reciprocate what I'm giving. However, because you might be right, maybe pride or something. I don't know. I just won't ask. I'll just do it myself. I'll get it done. It'll be done.
Mm.
That's a problem, yo.
It is a problem because I do need
I have to go to therapy. I didn't want to say it though, but
maybe this conversation was for me because I, listening to it, and even though he was redundant, I understood what he was saying because I have a problem with that. You guys seem to have it all together. I don't in that area. So I do need to balance it out. I do need to be a little bit more selfish sometimes with my time and what I do and all of those types of things. For right now, I'm just trying to figure that out. So
It's like I could change my tire, but if my tire blows out, I'm calling a man.
now I can't change my tire, nor would I ever change my tire, but I'll call help, but I'll pay for the help. So it's not like, and even that, I don't like to inconvenience people. So
I got you, sis. It's okay. I get it.
Like, for instance, like I was dealing with somebody who I would say was like that, like what you just explained. And I was there. I was part of their, village, so to speak. And my thing is, you'll wait to there are no options, because you're so eager to do everything for yourself. Like you could literally be drowning and you will come to me when I have no other option but to help you. It's like help or die. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas we need to be like, yo, a few months from now, things may be a little tight or this situation may happen. Do you think you may be able to help me if that arises? That way you're preparing people instead of going through all of these changes to do it for yourself when it's probably impossible for you to do it for yourself for whatever reason. But, that would put people in a bind in your village. Everybody could be willing to help. But then, so say if they don't help, and then you're left shorthanded, you'll look at them like, well, damn, I help all these people. And this time when I really needed something, they were unable to help. They probably weren't able to help because it was something that you sprung on them because there were no other options versus saying, yo, I may need help. Not right now, but I may need some help. So